Like I say, from what I'm aware, he's not committed any offences.
What's
He's on
the
a
inspector
public
that you
road.
was talking about?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're back on the street where we last came to cover a story about 23-year-old Chad. We can just see on the floor here, rest in peace Chad, love forever. This is where all the flowers were, on this green area here. And the reason that we're here is we've got some great news. We have some money, some compensation from Derbyshire Police for our 8 hours and 45 minutes in the cells and our unlawful arrest and detainment. So they've paid out, and I've made contact with Ashleigh, the partner of Chad, and she's arranged to meet me here in about 5 minutes. There will be no camera, but I'll just record her voice and see what she's going to do with the money, and then we'll make our way a mile or two in that direction to Derbyshire headquarters. And we never did get to take the drone up, did we? And I forgot to show you the envelope. Look how thick that is, and that's the amount. So how surprised will she be when she hears the amount? Let's find out. Hi. I've covered my camera, look, I'm just voice recording.
Yeah,
it's not a trick or anything.
It's fine.
Am I okay to call you Ash? Or Ashleigh, is it?
Ash, it's fine.
DJ, nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
So I don't know whether you saw my video or anything.
I did see your video.
Oh, did you see it?
I saw it, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I did see your video, yeah.
Okay. So you know the story. I just watched the ITV news. I
Yeah.
saw what happened to him.
Yeah.
It didn't sound right to me. So I thought I'd go and visit the local police force just to see how professional they were.
Yeah.
And have a look around. And as you know, they arrested me,
Yeah.
kept me in the cell for over 7 hours, and I got compensated for it. So it's not nice if I keep that. It's only fair if I passed it on to you.
That's so
and
kind of you.
I'm sure you've got great things that you want to do with
I
it.
have, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use it for Christmas.
Yeah, well, this is the amount anyway. I've not showed you the amount yet, have I?
haven't showed
I've kept
me
it a
the
surprise. So that's the amount, look.
Wow. thank you so
$2,225.
much. That means a lot.
Does
that
it?
really, really means a lot, yeah.
That's great.
So it's, yeah, Christmas covered with no stress. I'm thinking about decorating my son's bedroom, so that can do that. And
Brilliant.
also in his savings account for his future. It's a bit difficult as a single mum. He's not got his dad here anymore, but we keep moving forward,
Yeah.
and that means so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much.
You're very welcome, you're very welcome. I've been trying to contact you for a few weeks now. You saw the message,
I
didn't
saw
you?
the message, but only when I saw your comment, and I clicked to message you, and I saw the other two messages, and I thought, oh, I've never seen them before.
Yeah. They paid us out a few weeks ago. I've been desperately trying to contact you. I've even tried to message the brother direct.
Oh, really?
But, you don't really want to be talking to people you don't know. So
Yeah.
I get it. So, yeah, you're just on your lunch break, are you?
I am, yeah, just
Okay.
on my lunch break.
Well, thank you so much for coming to meet me. You know,
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for that. Thank you. That means the world. You don't understand.
really.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Thank you so much.
You know, we're on YouTube. We get quite a bit of money through the adverts and stuff. So
Yeah.
keeping money like this, it just weren't right. I just didn't feel right about it. You know,
That means everything.
you've suffered a big loss, and you've still got the costs are going up and up and
Oh,
up,
they
aren't they?
are, yeah.
Christmas
They
is
are.
round the corner, and I know funerals are not cheap. So
That means everything.
yeah, it's a pleasure.
Thank you. Also for the headstone, we're just sorting out putting money towards the headstone, so this can now cover that as well.
Brilliant, perfect timing then, really.
Perfect timing. Thank you so
Okay.
very much.
You're welcome.
Thank
you're welcome.
you.
So I'm off now. I'm going to do a revisit to the
Okay.
Derbyshire headquarters.
I'll be sure to keep looking out for it.
Right, Ashleigh.
Thank you
Have
so
a nice
much.
day. All the
Thank
best for
you
the future.
Very, very much.
You're welcome.
See you later. Thank you.
See ya. So that was nice, wasn't it? Passing that money on to the partner of Chad, Ashleigh. She says she's going to use it for Christmas, for the headstone. Yeah, funeral costs. I'm really happy with that. So we're back here, Derbyshire headquarters. And this is where I walked up the path, all the way up there, and met Inspector Adams. And there are a few signs now that say private property, no filming on these premises without prior written consent. I can't see any other new signs though. Always said access to unauthorised vehicles only down there. and there still isn't any restriction on the footpath or any sign sort of here where you would walk up, and that's where the sign really needs to be. Over here, yeah, it's better than nothing, I guess, but really, is that the best place to put it? So we're not going to walk up there today because we are filming, and they've clearly stated that they don't want us to film on their property. So we'll use the drone and we'll show you what happened. So let's get David up from the public road. So from this spot just here, where the tarmac changes colour, normally determines when it's public. You know, the private road, maybe they maintain this bit, but this is definitely maintained by the public, by the council, by the public purse. So let's get David up and have a look what it looks like from above nowadays. So we have checked on drone assist, as shown on the screen just there. There are no flight restrictions in this area. So let's do this. Derbyshire Police Headquarters, November last year. There was no signs to say no filming. We walked up that path there. We commented on how they are using the tennis court as a car park. We kept to the public footpath and we walked all the way up here.
Excuse me, what are you up to?
Just flying a drone.
Not over the police buildings, are you?
Yeah, look.
And what's the purpose of that?
Just making a video. For me. What's up? Sorry?
I'm just wondering, because obviously if we get attention around police stations,
Yeah.
particularly filming or anything like that,
Yeah.
we have to question it as to what's behind it.
Who's we?
As in police, I'm a police officer.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
sorry, I've assumed you've noticed my
No,
uniform,
no.
but
Normally you got epaulets, haven't
yeah,
you?
no, I'm on my way home
You're
now.
PC, Sergeant?
PC.
Oh, right, okay. What number?
14778.
I thought you were going to say 1471 then.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, so I'm just making a video. I can't talk to you too long. People call me DJ.
What's your actual name?
Just call me DJ, it's all right.
Are you from around here then?
No. I've been here before.
Right, okay. So, are you aware that people fly drones from here as well?
Yeah, I've checked on the app when there's conflicting drone flyers.
That's all I'm thinking about, because we've got a drones unit here. And
Yeah,
if they're
I
doing
can't-
their practicing.
I don't want to be rude, but I can't talk too much because I'm just concentrating on flying. But
Yeah.
if you stick around, it'll only take me 10 minutes. I'll talk to you after. So yeah, that's the reception where we went in. We updated the opening hours there. We spoke to the ladies. Well, we tried to speak to the ladies. And then opposite, we have the professional standards department just there. And it was at that door, when we was reading the signs, that we met Inspector Adams. Do you know Inspector Adams?
So what's your agenda here today then?
Do you know Inspector Adams?
No.
Right, because last time I was here, I was looking through this door there, the professional standards door, just reading the notices.
Are you filming this man?
Of course, making a video.
Are we talking or are you walking away?
What I'll do, I'm going to bring the drone back so that we can talk, because it's not safe to do both.
Let's talk. Good idea. Bring it back.
I don't have to bring it back, you know, I just want to.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
Yeah.
Right. I am a bit concerned why you're filming professional standards as well. It's making me think you've got some kind of agenda.
In that case, I'm just going to finish the video because I feel like if I bring it down, I might not be able to take it back up. So
Do that.
I'll just finish the video.
All right.
There's no agenda. I'm telling my story about last time I was here. So yes, as you will remember, that was the spot. Get this man in cuffs, Inspector Adams said. And then we was taken just up the road there I think you can actually see it from here. Let's go and have a look, see where Ripley Police Station is from here. Yeah, Ripley Police Station, where the cells are. Just down in this corner. I think. That makes more sense. That will be Ripley Police Station, just there. Still guessing, but it looks like it to me. So yeah, get this man in cuffs. Take him back to the cells and keep him there for over 7 hours. For what? Having a look round the headquarters with a camera? What's that all about? So, times have moved on. Drones have got even more and more frequent on these videos. So, we couldn't possibly be in the area and not come back here and take some drone footage. But we are getting a bit more attention now, so let's hurry this up so that we can speak to them safely. A nice building. Some backup generators there. Some police vehicles there. Lots of spare spaces. Wonder what that is. I'm not sure. But yeah, looks exactly how I remember it up here, so I think I'm happy with that. Let's get the drone back and speak to this constable. That's on his way right now.
Hello, mate. Is it DJ? You've set my alarm off.
I can only apologise. Oh, mate, you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright, mate. I'm
Having a good time?
just bringing this back. I've just had a good look round.
Oh, that's alright, mate.
It's quite nice from above, look.
It's not bad, is it?
Let me show you. You've not even seen it yet.
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's a good area. How much does it weigh?
Just what way?
Your drone?
Ah, you know what you're talking about then, don't you?
Oh,
249.
very good.
Yeah.
I know you're probably not going to tell me. Are you willing to give me your details?
You are?
PC Terry 3447.
And you're based?
Roads Policing at Ripley.
Right, okay. No, unfortunately, unless I have to,
No, you
I don't tend to.
You're not committing any offences, mate. You're on a private area. Well, you're not on a private, you're in a public area from where we are. So he's not been found on private property anywhere, has he? He's not been trespassing.
No, you got a nice new red sign since the last time I came.
That's very good. Okay.
I've been here before, you know. Did you know that?
I'm not
this
sure,
is what
mate.
I just wanted to ask you about, DJ,
sure.
because
Yeah.
when you said about the inspector...
Inspector Adams, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm in the area, actually.
That's
you
cool.
know, when you said
I
there's
just
a
have to tell you.
particular officer you want to speak to or you're talking
No,
about.
I don't
I
want
just
to
have
speak
to
to
tell
him.
you, obviously my camera's recording, as you're aware. Obviously I wear body worn video, okay. Like I say, from what I'm aware, he's not committed any offences.
What's
He's on
the
a
inspector
public
that you
road.
was talking about?
Let's just get the main camera. So last time I was here, about a year ago actually, the red sign wasn't there about private property, no filming, etc. Yeah. So I just wandered up, had a good look round, and met my friend Inspector Adams. And then after meeting him, I ended up spending quite a few hours in Ripley cells, unfortunately. But then a year since that, I got a payment, £2,225, and I've just been to meet the widow of the person that I was covering a story basically about Chad. He died in police custody. I was just here covering the story and to see how professional you guys are to a photographer. And then I met Inspector Adams and it showed me what I wanted to know, sort of thing. So I got paid out and I've just been to give it in person to the widow.
What, today?
Just now, yeah. A few miles away. She met me. I've been trying to get hold of her through Facebook. It's not easy because if you're not the friend, they tend to ignore you.
So let me get it right. So there was somebody that died in police custody.
Yep.
You was covering the story as a photographer for journalism.
Yeah, citizen journalism, yeah.
Right, and you got arrested.
Got arrested for...
I think that there's a bit of a bigger picture. I think at the minute it still remains under investigation by the IOPC. So obviously I won't discuss that with you in terms of what's happening at the minute. You may know more than what I do. Obviously that's the powers that be, that's the Professional Standards Department who know a lot more about it than what we do, the general public, etc. So I can't obviously speak to you about that. I don't know where we stand with that at this minute in time. You're well within your rights to be doing what you're doing. I've got no problem with where you are. He's not been found anywhere where he shouldn't be. That's not illegal. So I'm going to go because I was causing a blockage, but I'm happy, mate, you're here, you're not causing me any problems, so I'm good.
That's a lot better than last time, I like it. If only that happened on the first visit, that would be brilliant.
Maybe if the other drones out, because they're...
Yeah, that's all I'll say, just be wary. We have a drone team that are here. That's where we're at. That's why I asked you how much it weighed, and you knew.
Yeah,
You know about
I knew straight away you knew.
From the beginning, didn't you?
Yeah, well done mate, thank you for that.
Nice one.
Thank you for that.
So yeah, yes mate, yeah, that's my trademark. He likes the bike.
Do you mind if I ask DJ, just come here a sec, this is my own personal car, this has nothing to do with me being a police officer. You know, if you're going to put anything online...
I will actually blur that, yeah, for you.
Would
yeah,
you?
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I've got a young daughter and
Yeah. You've
I
been...
don't want any trouble coming to my door because sometimes people hate the police, which is why I was asking if you had an alternative agenda when you were
You've been civil with me. I've got no problem. I will blur it. You've got my word.
Politely. Thank you.
You've got my word on camera. Yep. Oh, we've got more editing to do, guys, but she's been fine with us, so we don't mind doing that. So yeah, you can see it's not a very long way at all from the main barrier. Just a short walk up and you get to the main building. But I'll put on screen now how much that building did cost. It's many, many millions. But then we was taken to Ripley Police Station, which is on the same site. But I'm going to take the drone over to Ripley Police Station now, just to end this video off. And let's see if they behave as professional over in that section. So here we are over at the Ripley Police Station end, and they also have these red signs here now, no public access. So that means we can't go wandering around the staff car park. But this is the police station down this way. And we have this sculpture here, look. So we've got no public access, but then general public parking. So make your mind up. General public visitors parking only. So the public park here, but maybe it means there's no front desk. And they have now got the red signs over there as well. No filming on these premises without prior consent. So from the public footpath, my favourite subject, electric gates. They seem to be broke, but they have got the contractor fixing them. And that's how to do it. If they are broke, get the repair guys in on the same day. And here we have a few police vehicles parked up in the compound, ready for that emergency call. So this public footpath comes along here and down here and down to McDonald's. So let's use this public footpath to take off with the drone and have a look around Ripley Police Station. Right then, Ripley Police Station. We can see they're having some works done on the gate down there. So let's go and check it out, eh? Got a police car just going through the barrier down there. Let's see where he parks it. Just talking to a few colleagues there. No need to open the gate today because it is broken. And it's currently being fixed by Can't quite make out the company name, but it does start with A. Atten somebody. Attenborough? David? Everyone's called David. So let's see where he parked up. Oh, it's just gone into this bit. Yeah, there they are, look. Just getting out. What we got down here then? UTF vehicles only. What could that stand for? A trailer there. Some motorbike storage underneath. Quite a few constables walking over the yard. But there's a little bit of a scaffold over here as well. Maybe having some work done to that roof. Just looks like ventilation, a ventilation roof to me. Loads of unmarked vans. You don't see that all the time, do you, in the police station car park? Loads of personal vehicles down this way. So we're not too interested in those, are we? And then down at the back, where we have some roadworks going on, pulling up the bushes. So they do have cells in this one. What do you reckon? Down in this area? Or is that just the loft where we've got all the piping, all the ducting and cooling and all that crap that they always have in these buildings? I'm more interested in the gate, which looks like now it is closing. The engineer is testing it. So shall we get nice and high and have a look around this area, see if we can get the headquarters in the shot as well. They share the grounds with the headquarters. So how far away exactly is it? And there's your answer. So you've got Ripley Police Station under here. We're at 120 metres now. And the headquarter building, which we filmed a short while ago, is just there, which means our last location was just over there behind them bushes, because I walked up this path and the professional standards building where the arrest happened was just there in the centre of the screen. So some huge grounds that this place covers, lots of random buildings dotted all around. The main staff car park is just a gravel surfaced area with a skip in the corner, which leaves just a tiny little bit at the front of the police station for public only, public parking only. A tiny little bit to the left there, a little sliver of land where the luckiest people can park on the tarmac surface. But apart from that, inside the compound, it's all police vehicles only. And what might that be down there? Oh, that's then roadworks, yeah. Okay, so let's do our 360-degree shot for Google Maps before we wrap this one up. So make sure you click the link in the description to check out that 360-degree shot. DJI Mini 3 is awesome how it does that. So let's get David back, bring this video to a close. And we can see just in the distance there, two PCs on their way over to talk to us now. So let's get the main camera out, See what they have to say. Sorry?
How are you, alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. I'm PC Moore, I'm Flight Safety Manager at the drone team here.
Oh, I'm lucky to meet you then, aren't I?
I thought I'd come out and introduce myself, just ask what your intentions are here today.
Yeah, just making a video, PC Moore.
Yeah, that's fine.
You see the black sticker on top?
I know exactly what the black sticker is.
And you know what weight it
I
is?
know exactly what weight it is.
And you know there's no restriction in the area?
I'm not here to tell you off, I'm just here to just advise you.
I'd just like to cover it straight away before anyone gets the wrong end of the stick. You know, no restriction, all above board, just making a video about my previous visit here because something bad happened when I last came. So I'm just covering the update for the viewers really.
Yeah, that's fine. Anything we need to be aware of or change the policy within Derbyshire Police for?
The letter. No policy needs to be changed really, it's just when people are filming, if it's a public area. I mean look, this says I'm pleased to confirm the sum of £2,225 in settlement of your claim received from the defendant has been paid into your bank account. Complaint against the police. So that's just a year ago I came here and I did some filming.
Okay.
That just shows you. So I'm just doing an update for the viewers. I've now got the money. I went over to the widow because what it was, somebody died in police custody. And you don't get that every day. So I covered the story on it. And while I was covering the story, walking around with my camera, I was arrested by the same police force that was responsible. Well, we don't know. The IOPC are investigating. I'm not asking for a comment or anything. I'm just explaining. I'm not asking for it.
And I can see your details on there, and I'll be fair enough, and I won't say those because clearly you're going to put that onto social media.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What, you can memorise that number?
No, I can see you. I can see your details you blacked out on your letter.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Well, I was arrested. I was in custody here.
But for your viewers, I don't need to be saying that, do I? So I don't want you to be having to take out your name and address and where you come from. So
why would you mention that? That's GDPR, isn't it?
No, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
you just call me PC Moore, so I'd like to call you something back, realistically.
DJ.
Okay. But in relation to your drone, then, DJ, I'm not here to lecture you. I'm just. You can imagine my bosses get a little bit twitchy due to privacy laws, due to vulnerable people we have coming in and out of police station, whether or not they're prisoners or whether or not they're witnesses. So we'd just like to know who's got a drone up in there. And also, we train with a drone, so I wouldn't want an incursion in the air. And on the flip side, I wouldn't want you to be caught up with anything, which ultimately would mean that you would be liable for something as well.
On that subject, do you know when you take your drone up in the air, do you register your flight on Drone Assist so others know that you're in the area? Right. No, don't need to, but it's polite, isn't it?
It is polite, but you imagine if I did that for every job we
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
I would have every media person in the area just in case what other police do it. So you can imagine we do things for law enforcement, we also do things for crime prevention. So sometimes you can imagine we don't want people knowing where we are at certain times, whether or not that, like I say, it's just, there's a procedure to it. The only thing I would say is at the minute, it's blowing at 14 metres per second, the wind, that's over tolerance to Mavic Mini 3.
Well,
okay.
That's a very good point that you make there. Do you know when you take it up in the air?
And I know you've got your stabiliser, it will tell you when it's over limit.
Yeah, and that's what you have to rely on.
Well, I rely on, the fallback will be, look, check an application which says, is it over the tolerance? Okay, so at the minute it's showing 8 metres per second and 40 metres per second gusts. That's got a tolerance of 10, has it?
No, the DJI Mini 3, it's built in, so once it senses that there's too much wind and it can't return home by itself, it tells you, and at that
it does that on every drone.
Yeah, well, what else would a responsible drone pilot? You have to use the inbuilt tools because DJI know the drone better than an app.
Not necessarily.
They do.
Not necessarily. What I would say is have that as a fallback, because if your drone crashed into something now, we would straight away look at what the conditions were at the time we were flying.
Yeah.
And I'm only being right with you here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying at the minute, just be careful.
Do you know if the drone got blown away, it couldn't return home by itself? Then I agree. That red warning would be on.
I'm not talking about not being able to return home. I'm just saying if it gusts into something and you crash, because the gusts are higher than the tolerance of the drone, and at the minute they are higher than what that drone will tolerate.
No.
Okay, well,
the GPS coordinates with the current wind, it's not moving the coordinates. It's sticking in that.
I'm saying as a backup, just check it. As a competent
Yeah.
flyer, I would always check a reliable source rather than using an electrical piece of equipment to tell me what my wind speed is.
Yeah, but the drones, because I've only just upgraded to this Mini 3, I was currently using, previously using a Mini 2. And the same with that. You might get a little bit more control from a Mini 3 in wind terms, because so like if this wind right now, and you look at the Mini 1, the first drone that was out, it wouldn't handle it, would it? But technology improves over time, and we're on the Mini 3 now.
But tolerances, the Mini 1 and Mini 2 are 10 metres per second maximum tolerance in wind. Okay, I don't know exactly what this is, but I'd anticipate it'd be between 10 and 12. So all I'm saying is a comfortable flight, just be careful.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But
because you have to, if you were involved with an incursion or a collision, we would look at that straight away.
Yeah.
And that would potentially mitigate and go to court.
Well, I hope so. If somebody's flying it in winds that are too strong, I'm comfortable, and I'm answerable to myself in court when we get there.
And that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, just be careful.
Yeah. I think I've covered everything.
No, that's fine. Like I say.
Do you know how you mentioned you saw my name on that letter there? Do you know if you hadn't have seen that name, no offences are being committed at the minute. Would you even want to know who I am?
It'd be polite to ask. If you don't want to tell me, no.
Yeah.
You're not having to. Of course you don't.
So do you know, like, if you don't suspect any offences, does a drone flyer have to tell you if you ask?
Will you tell me? You're the drone flyer.
You're drone operators.
You're the drone flyer. You tell me.
Well, I'm getting different answers from different people, because there are certain sections of the legislation. There's so many places to look for this legislation. CAP 722, air navigation order, unmanned aerial vehicle. There's loads of different areas, isn't there? There's not this one single place where it's black and white.
You tell me, as a drone flyer, do you have to give me?
No, because there's no. It's like any crime. If you're not suspected, if you've got reasonable suspicion, then yeah, let's deal with it.
Like when I came up to you and I said I'm PC Moore,
Yeah.
I explained. If you'd have said I'm Joe Blogs, fine, I'd have called you Joe Blogs. But it's just courteous.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for your name, so I'm not.
Well, you got it from there. Do you know when I rubbed it out of a marker pen? I didn't use what's it called? A permanent one. What did I use?
I don't know. You tell me.
I used a Sharpie. I just showed it to the widow of that the person that died in police custody.
Just be aware, like I say, that we do drone flying here. So if you are flying, make sure it is visual line of sight. And just like we fly visual line of sight, if we see another drone, we'd obviously bring it down as well. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Any questions you want to ask us? Or?
Yeah, loads. But you ain't got all day, have you?
No, I have till 4 o'clock.
do you know your? Is it a matrice that you fly?
We fly a numerous drones. We've got matrices, we've got M30s.
Is that the main one that you fly with that infrared?
All our drones are infrared.
Sorry, thermal.
Yeah. So we've got Mavic Enterprise Advances. We've got Matrice 300s, M30s. So we've got quite a different array with different IR.
And does it depend on what scenario you're called out to then? You've not got a go-to drone that does fits all.
Yeah. Some are water resistant, some aren't.
The Matrice, isn't it? Yeah.
IP54. So
surely that's your best.
it is, but it's not as quick to get out of the box. Just
Right. Got you.
It's like everything, isn't it? There's a drone for the operation and the task in hand.
Yeah.
Indoor flying, we use different drones. Outdoor protracted inquiries, we do different drones.
So what if just
we have Mavics, we have Mini 2s. We fly them for different tasks.
If you saw me flying this drone now and you noticed that there's not an operator ID visible to yourself, would you ask where it's kept, like under the battery or anything? Would you ask?
Of course I'd ask you.
Yeah, but because you saw it, you didn't bother. Got you.
And like the CAA says, it should be visible.
Yeah.
So the majority of people, due to the length of it, stick it on top because it's a little bit of an awkward number, isn't it?
Would you find that acceptable though if they did put it in the battery compartment?
Well, like everything, everybody can stick it where they want, but I'd advise them the best course would be to stick it where it's visible.
Yeah.
Because straight away, I've not even asked you about your operator ID ever.
Yeah.
I can see it straight away.
Yeah.
What about your insurance?
Yeah, because I make money off YouTube.
You got insurance?
Yeah, I've got commercial, liability insurance.
Who's your insurance through?
It's called DroneShare, I believe, and I've got an affiliate link with them. I put it in my videos. When people click on it, they pay me.
You've got to have that, so you know as a competent flyer, something like this, operator ID, and your insurance.
Not everybody has to have insurance. Only if you make a financial gain.
I mean, I'm talking about yourself.
Yeah.
Any YouTuber, any vlogger who are making that money for a commercial gain.
Yeah. I suppose at the time of flying, you don't know if they're making money, do you? Because not everybody's monetized.
I would say look at the intention initially.
Yeah.
If you're coming here from where you've come from, you've come here for a reason, and you're going to put it onto YouTube, you would anticipate that potentially you could have a financial gain.
Yeah. I've drove an hour to pass that money to the widow. She's going to have a great Christmas now, without Dad bringing in the money to the house. It's just, I got compensated for being in the cells, unlawfully arrested. Not asking you to comment, but don't you think that's a great thing to do with the money, with the compensation? Come on, that's a personal opinion.
Well, it is a personal opinion, but it seems a very, very nice gesture.
Yeah.
But I don't know the ins and outs.
You might come across this type of thing quite a lot, YouTubers. People say they're trying to get a reaction and stuff. I came to tell the story. A bad thing happened to me. I'm now passing on the good news to the widow. GPS coordinates, it's locked into those coordinates, yeah?
About GPS coordinates.
No, can I just explain what my logic is and see if you agree? If it can't lock into them GPS coordinates and it's being pushed out of those coordinates that it knows it should be in, red warning comes up to me. Yeah? So, and that would lead to your worry that it's going to drift off into something it shouldn't. So, red warning, lower. If it's too low and you're near trees or something, it's got to come back. So that's my safe way of flying.
I understand that if GPS works by just positioning your drone so it knows exactly where it is. Not in relation to wind speed. Wind speed will be calculated, I would anticipate, with the angle of the drone, how fast your blades will be turning. Okay, and it will make an assessment with the GPS to see where it's flying, and it'll put them all together to say, hang about, it's getting a little bit high for me at this time.
Well, I think it's a bit simpler than that. It knows what GPS coordinate the drone should be at. If it's then being pushed out of that, it presumes it's to do with wind, gives you the warning.
Good assumption, but if you're flying in an area where there's a geofence and it pushes you out, it's got nothing to do with wind at that point. So that theory's gone out the window.
No, if it pushes you into a geofence,
pushes you out of geofence, it's got nothing to do with wind, does it? It's a geofence.
Well, you shouldn't be in the geofence, should you?
What I'm saying is, your theory then of it being pushed out doesn't really work, does it?
I don't get you. No, you shouldn't be.
You're saying, by the drone moving, it thinks it's too windy.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, if you're in a geofence and it pushes you out, it's not going to think it's too windy, you're in a geofence, so there's no logic behind what you've said.
Yeah, I don't get what you're saying. Let's call a geofence somewhere where you shouldn't be, like a prison.
Yeah.
So if you're outside the geofence and the wind pushes you into that geofence, then the control will let you lower yourself and come back to yourself, but it won't let you go any further into the geofence.
But what I'm saying is, if the drone is moving in a way, if you're in a geofence, it's pushing you out. You're saying because of the drone moving, it's too windy. Yeah, because of the GPS.
Yeah.
But obviously geofencing doesn't work like that, does it? So it's moving you out because of the geofence, so it wouldn't think it's too windy at that point.
You've lost me. A geofence is like a brick wall to it.
I know what a geofence is.
So let's just presume that the drone won't ever go into that brick wall, but if the wind has pushed it in, it won't let you go further in, but it will let you come out.
You can take off in a geofence. You know that.
What, you can take off in a geofence?
Okay,
I've not tried.
Not legally, but you try it.
Really?
On your drone, your drone will say if you are in a geofenced area, yes or no.
What, if I'm too close to a prison wall, it will let me take off? No, I don't.
I'm on a geofence. Okay, geofences can be around anything what's managed.
Like what?
Okay, so let's say Derby County football. Okay, that's got a geofence.
I've never tried. Oh, got you, like a live football match.
If you're using drone assist, that will tell you where the geofences will be. So if you're flying anywhere in a geofence, it will give you the option as a competent, responsible flyer to fly into the geofence. So you have a look next time you fly.
Do you know when you're saying geofence, did you mean like a yellow?
No. So your blue circle. Okay.
I've never flew in a blue. That's the...
Well, there you go then.
Why do you think that's a blue there?
No. Okay, there used to be, it drops off now, every now and then, but geofences will be depicted with blue. There's usually one round Pride Park Stadium.
Are they quite rare?
Yeah, they're not. Somebody has to manage them.
Yeah, I don't tend to go near football stadiums or right like that.
Okay, so
I'm more industrial estates, to be honest. I used to cover quite a lot of police stations, but then they just got a bit boring. You know what I mean? When you've seen a few police stations, they all look the same.
Well,
But yeah, I don't know whether you've heard of my particular channel, but I'll tell you it. You've not asked, but it's DJ Audits, and a bit like PJ. You ever heard of PJ Audits? Long white dreadlocks. He focuses on industrial estates because they're a bit more interesting, a lot more going on. Yeah, when you've seen a few police cars come and go, and you get the normal thing, don't get my personal reg, I don't want people to know what car I drive and all this lot, because they've got a fair point, so you don't get none of that in industrial estates, and it's a lot easier. But you do get the odd security guard who thinks you can't film. Anyway, I do feel like I'm now wasting your time. Are you attached to Ripley, are you?
yes.
And which area do you cover?
Derbyshire.
The whole of Derbyshire, based here. Wow. Okay. Lincolnshire. I've met West Midlands, WMP drones. I've met them guys as well at the urban airport. That was brilliant there. That's a great concept in the future. Did you go?
No.
Right. Yeah, we did quite a lot on drones in the start of the channel, but
If you need anything else, please feel free to come in, give us a ring.
yeah, well, you've got loads of red signs up now, so I don't come in.
Right. As it says, please don't film this property.
Yeah.
But from a drone perspective, there's no drone offences you committed. Okay. Like I said, if there's people in there who have been brought in for their own protection, witnesses.
I don't want to film them, mate. You might think I want to film them, but I
I'm
don't.
just saying.
Yeah.
No,
But
just how their perception might be.
their perception might be that.
Someone might be less
No.
likely to report a crime if they see someone outside.
Right, yeah, fair point.
Right, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
The only thing I'd say very quickly before we go is, obviously you've taken off the pavement. We've had a few issues recently, people taking off quite close to roads. And just for you, all your viewers, section 22A of the Road Traffic Act.
All right, okay.
It's causing danger to other road users using, well, it could be anything, drones, signs, whatever else. But
Yeah,
that's fine for
yeah.
us. So it's just something to be aware of.
Yeah, so your advice would be get as close to
As
the
far away as the road from you.
opposite, yeah. Just like I'm doing now. Thank you, guys. That's been very pleasant, that was.
No worries.
So yeah, what a lovely chat there with the drone operators from Derbyshire Police, attached to Ripley Police Station, and they cover the whole of Derbyshire. They saw straight away that we've got the operator's ID. They saw the weight of the drone. They know we're not in any restricted area. They know I kept line of sight. Great visibility around here. So they had no problem at all. Quite rightly so. So I'm going to end that video there, guys. If you have enjoyed that video, handing over that compensation to Ashleigh there. They're going to have a great Christmas now, and it's going to help with their funeral and gravestone. And hopefully we don't get arrested and put in a cell again anytime soon. So from Ripley Police Station, look how far away I am from that police station because of all these red signs that they've put up. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed that video, do give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now. And look, the gate is now fixed. Yippee!